If you've been browsing Instagram or social media ads lately, you may have stumbled across a jeweler called Claire and Arlo. Beautiful rings, minimalist necklaces, affordable luxury prices. It looks tempting, but before you buy something expensive online, it's wise to pause and ask, is Claire and Arlo legit, or is it another online jewelry store riding marketing hype? I spent time digging into what's out there, and here's the honest breakdown. On paper, Claire and Arlo has the hallmarks of a legitimate online store: clean-looking product photos, a modern website interface, and decent prices that feel accessible. For many people, that's exactly the kind of store that seems perfect: stylish jewelry, budget-friendly, and easy to order. So I understand why many are drawn to it. But then comes reality. And that's where things get shaky. First major issue, lack of verifiable reviews or user feedback. Real jewelry stores, especially online ones, usually have a track record: reviews on third-party platforms, social media photos from customers, proof of delivery, etc. For Claire and Arlo, that trail is surprisingly thin or non-existent. There are very few credible independent reviews and almost no reliable unboxing evidence from verified buyers. Without that social proof, there's no guarantee you won't be ordering something that looks great in photos, but turns out cheap or fake. Another concern is transparency about materials and craftsmanship. Many pieces are advertised as sterling silver, gold-plated, or minimalist yet high quality, but the descriptions are vague. There's no detailed specs, no hallmark certification shown, no clear manufacturing info. When you buy jewelry, especially items you plan to wear regularly, you want to know exactly what you pay for. Vagueness on materials or quality control is a red flag. Shipping and delivery reliability is another wild card. Some buyers would tempted to purchase reported delays, lack of tracking updates, or even non-delivery. Since there's little verifiable buyer history, it's hard to tell how widespread the problem is. That's a risk you take when buying from stores with limited public footprint. Now, that doesn't automatically mean every order ends badly. Some customers may receive decent-looking jewelry, but with the current lack of transparency and proof, it's more like a gamble than a guarantee. You might get something wearable, or you might get disappointment, maybe low-quality metal, rough finishing, or rings that tarnish quickly. There's just no reliable baseline. So, is Claire and Arlo jewelry a safe bet or a risky gamble? My honest view? It's too uncertain to trust for expensive or meaningful pieces. If you really want to buy from them, treat it like a low-stakes experiment. Maybe order a small item, use a payment method with buyer protection, and see how it looks and feels when it arrives. But I wouldn't trust them for high-value jewelry or gifts that matter.